Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. One of the highlights of the Premier League this weekend will see Chelsea host Manchester City. Manchester City fell 3 points further from Chelsea when they lost to Arsenal 2-0 at home. A win here is crucial for them if they don't want to drop further in terms of points. But it's the home team Chelsea who are favoured to win. Stuart from Talking Tipsters joins us now to give us his predictions for the match. Now, looking at the three-way line, Chelsea are priced 2.05 Paddy Power, draw 3.75, Manchester City 4 with William Hill. Will you be betting on the winner?
It's probably a market I'm going to avoid, frankly. There's just too much that's about it. You've got Chelsea side who, they've really relied on a very core set of players, and those players I think are now starting to tire. And there's a very good chance that their main goal scorer Diego Costa is going to be missing. He's on a violent conduct charge, and personally, I think he would deservedly pick up a ban for that one after the way he played against Liverpool last night.
Would you say this is a hard game to predict, as when you have such strong teams, they can often cancel each other out? Will this be the case here?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got two teams that can have very, very good defences and also have the occasional brain fog, and things can go very wrong from them. We've seen two sides that go out of the FA Cup, against minnows, really. Certainly the Chelsea result was a massive shock. You got two teams that have got tough ties in the Champions League. There's an awful lot riding on this one. Chelsea could almost wrap the league up with this one. They'd be quite a way ahead of Manchester City if they managed to pick up a win. And Manchester City are really their main challengers for the title. So there is an awful lot going on this one, and it makes it very, very difficult to call.
A question I have to ask surrounding Manchester City, obviously as Yaya Toure and Wilfried Bony, obviously if Ivory Coast lose, then they will be eligible to play for Manchester City. Will we see an appearance from them if they were to lose?
They don't just have to lose. I mean, they pretty much have to win. There is a very good chance that if the game's finished as they are now, just checking, they're all still 0-0, that all four sides would have a completely identical record, and it would come down to the drawing of lots. So it may be like the shortest straw, which sides go through. So even if they manage to get a draw today, there's still a good chance, a 50-50 chance that they could end up going out. If they go out, if the Ivory Coast go out, then there is a very small chance that both players or one player could feature in this match. I mean, Manchester City really rely on Yaya Toure to give them that kind of drive in midfield, and they don't have that when he's not playing. But if the Ivory Coast do go out, my understanding is the earliest he could be back in the country is by Friday, and it would be a big ask to get him back into the side for the match against Chelsea. Also a very big match to play in.
Yeah. Hypothetically, if Yaya Toure were to be playing with Manchester City on Saturday, would you play the winners market and maybe in their favour, or is this really more siding towards Chelsea's, or sort of a draw no bet option for Chelsea?
Hypothetically, if the two things go that way, so if you've got the Ivory Coast go out and Yaya Toure is available and he says he's fit, and Diego Costa is suspended for violent conduct, then I would hypothetically be looking at putting a very small bet on Manchester City. But I should think if that all happens, then the odds are going to change as well. So it may not be as worth it as it is right now.
All right, then. Now, last meeting ended 1-1 at Etihad Stadium. What are your predictions for this match?
Last one was a fairly tactical match, and my predictions are that we're going to see pretty much the same thing again. You've got Jose Mourinho, who is a very good tactical manager and manages to get the kind of result that he wants out of games like this. And also Pellegrini is a good tactical manager. So I think this is going to be a very tactical match. I personally think we're going to see a low-scoring game. So I wouldn't expect to see a huge amount of goals in this one.
OK, so you're going for the under 2.5 goals in this match, I believe?
Wrong. I'm actually going to go for both teams to score no. Under 2.5, that's odds of around 2. That's the average odds. But you can get around 2.22 with Marathon Bet for both teams to score no. You could even go as far down as the 2.15 that's available with a number of other bookies. And for me, that would still be a pretty good bet and still have some value. So I'm going to go for both teams to score no.
OK, interesting. Both teams to score no is the top tip from Stuart at Talking Tipsters. I have put the link to Talking Tipsters in the description below this video, so do check it out. Stuart, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.